Oh my goodness, you, my gorgeous Scorpio, are about to have a blessing. You are going to have a clear blessing at the beginning of this week. Congratulations, my gorgeous Scorpione, because this is going to lead towards you being able to come up with some kind of conclusion which is going to make your life so much more happier, so much more meaningful in so many different ways, because you've been feeling so kind of like maybe a little bit disconnected lately, purely because you didn't know how to come to an end with this specific problem that was affecting you for pretty much so for the last 4 months very, very strongly. This has made a negative impact in your life, okay? Negative impact indeed, and the bigger negative impact it has been, now the bigger blessing is coming. So a fantastic news right at the beginning of this week. It's also at the same time going to make so much clear to you, especially when it comes to like which path to take, and when it comes to things ahead of you, when it comes to things in front of you that you did not have a courage to take on before because you simply thought it wasn't the right time. So now this is about to change, because now the whole new window with so many possibilities and opportunities is also about to be open for you. It's like, oh my God, this blessing is gonna be so important to you, because it's also gonna like not only you gonna benefit from this, but the people who are so close to you and so important to you, and the one specific person who is very dear to you, it's like so he's gonna find this so exciting, because that person loves you so much, and through their feelings and emotions they're gonna be so glad and they're gonna be so happy as well. So that means that on another hand, this particular blessing, it's also going to bring you so much closer to somebody else as well, who is pretty much so a prominent person in your life. This blessing is like, oh my God, gonna be so big, which is also going to make you aware of the fact what has been making you feel so unhappy, in terms of like some kind of unhealthy attachment, some kind of bad, dark and unhealthy attachment. It's going to need to go. You are going to realize at the same time that you simply need to move on with your life, but you need to move on from something here big time, and it's to do with an element of your life that has come to an end a while back, and now it is just an unnecessary attachment that is making you feel so dark and negative at the time when you should be keen and eager, especially when it comes to the new beginnings in your life, when it comes to you investigating things that you feel through your own passion, but sometimes you don't, purely because you're subconsciously scared. And this is happening because karmically something hasn't come to an end fully. It is only going to come to an end fully when you acknowledge this. No one else can acknowledge this for you but you, my gorgeous Scorpione, indeed, because now this blessing is bringing you absolutely perfect balance when it comes to both your spirituality and practicality. So this is why you are going to feel like so much stronger, and you are going to feel so confident, and I absolutely love this. And this in itself is going to bring you so many kind of new realizations, especially when it comes to your life, and especially when it comes to things like you're going to start opening up, and you're going to start realizing also how you are missing on life when it comes to the specific aspects. And this in itself is going to be absolutely obvious, because so much it's going to be presented to you after this moment in time. And also, my gorgeous Scorpione, when it comes to the midweek, there are a couple of things that I want to say to you. When it comes to the midweek, someone very dear to you, someone very close to you, it's going to need your protection. someone who is being misled so badly, it's been misled, and I don't like this. Someone in your life is being, and maybe this is to do with a younger person. You need to watch it, you need to pay attention to, because maybe this younger person in your life has been, is being misled by some kind of a dark forces that trying to make that person to do something which is not good, which is really bad. And that in itself is going to become obvious to you at around the midweek, because that particular person is going to come out to you. They're going to tell you something which is going to make you a little bit worried, but then you are the only one who can actually do something about it. Maybe if you haven't got a younger people in your life, for example, maybe this is somebody who is like, younger in spirit. Maybe it's somebody who is so good, and so, sometimes people are so good and sometimes people are so nice and so optimistic, and they're beautiful hearts and they're beautiful souls. But these people who are so good, they see the whole life through their good eyes. Bless them, to the point where they can't believe that some people can be very dark and very evil and very scary. And these people are not to be kind of talked about in a bad way. No, these people are not to be put down necessarily. Oh, they're so not smart, not clever, blah blah blah. No, baby, no. Sometimes people are so good within themselves. They have such a good heart that they can't believe that other people don't have such a good heart, that they can't believe that other people can be really evil, dark and horrible. And this is what am I trying to really explain to you, that it could be a younger person, but it could be also be somebody with a really good heart, and somebody is overshadowing that person, and that is going to become obvious for you. Indeed, you are the only one, no pressure, you are the only one who can actually do something about it. By you protecting, you need to protect that person. Even my plantini is like all shaking in the wind, yeah? You need to protect this person. By protecting this person, you're also going to empower yourself, my gorgeous Scorpione. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, ooh la la, you're going in a proper, like a psychic, intuitive mode here, indeed, because it's about a dream that you are going to have. But this dream is going to be weird, it's going to be strange, it's going to be unusual, it's going to be extremely vivid. And there is someone also who is going to be in that dream who you haven't even thought of, like, for many years, indeed. And this is going to surprise you. Why that person was the part of your dream? Well, within the next few weeks, you are going to find out exactly why this person, it was a part of your dream, because someone is going to reappear in your life, and that particular person is also bringing you a sacred message which you are going to have within the next few weeks, indeed, baby. And also, when it comes to these dreams, my gorgeous Scorpione, it's like the idea, this dream, the most powerful thing, the most important thing about this dream is the actual idea which you are going to have. This idea that you are going to have, it's more about you, like, this idea, it's a lot to do with your spirituality. It's a lot to do with like who you are, what your place on this earth is. It's a lot to do with your life purpose, but it's also a lot to do with you having an idea to start some kind of a project, okay? An important project in your life, which is going to make you feel so much more complete, so much more fulfilled in so many different ways. So this dream that you are going to have, it's also going to reveal so much about your spirituality, but it's going to lead towards you needing to start some kind of a new, like a project, new venture that you feel so kind of such a strong connection to. Indeed, it's like, oh my God. And also, by the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous Scorpione, it's just basically a sign. I always talk about signs, but I'm extremely spiritual. I'm just like, I see signs like in anything I want to see, to be quite honest with you. Signs you can see absolutely everywhere with the power and through the power of your own mind. Wherever you are, wherever you look, it happens for a reason. It has its own purpose. Oh my God, I'm feeling very strong connection to go to this river, and sit next to the river, and then suddenly, you find out why you felt such a strong connection to go and sit next to the river, because there you realize something so important about yourself, something so important about your life. So at around the end of this week, there is a sign that you are going to have. I cannot explain to you the way this sign is going to be, but you will know exactly what this means. This will be very personal to you, because that sign in itself is going to make you aware of the fact that you need to it's about reconciliation. It's to do with someone, but it's to do with an important reconciliation with someone, with somebody. And now that sign is going to give you strength, it's going to give you power, it's going to give you self-esteem, it's going to give you confidence needed in order to work on this reconciliation. This in itself, it's so important, because at the same time, once this reconciliation happens, this is so important because it's to do with reconnection with someone. Reconciliation, reconnection with someone. This is so important because this is going to lead towards you reconnecting with somebody. And at the same time, once you you've just felt like you need confidence and self-esteem in order to actually do this, which is going to happen, which is absolutely fine. But once it happens, you are going to become fully aware of something. Your eyes are going to be open. That particular person is bringing an important clarity into your life, especially when it comes to your finances. You will know, oh my God, how you can be strong, a very, very strong provider through this person. Some kind of realization, important realization about your finances, which is ultimately going to become a very, very powerful and clear direction in your life. You must not refuse to follow. Okay, my gorgeous Scorpioni, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, psychic medium. Love you. Bye.